Cyd. Thank you so much for being
Emily,
here today. Nice
what
to see you.
what was that? Sorry, I missed
That's
that.
okay. I know it's always so awkward on the virtual platform. Nice to see you today. How are you doing?
Oh, great, great. I'm very excited about this because
Yeah.
I love this book.
Oh,
I've been
good.
talking to all my friends about how cool this book is, as a matter of fact.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for being here today to talk about our upcoming show, Anne of Green Gables, with the Bushwick Book Club. We're thrilled that you are on our lineup. What drew you to be a part of this show?
Well, I've been wanting to participate in Bushwick for a while, and I finally got it together to go online and make my application. And then Wes was like, "Yeah, Cyd," and he gave me the choice of three books, and to my amazement, Anne of Green Gables was one of them. Because it's one of my most beloved books, and interestingly enough, because I came, it's thought of as a young girl's book, really, and as I think I mentioned in my little description, I this was not the kind of book that I would have read as a kid, because I just liked books like I was totally Black Beauty, The Black Stallion, Misty of Chincoteague, the where the red fern grows, all the
Love that book.
Bambi, all the children, all the animal books. But when I read this book, I saw some television series of it back in the '90s, which was charming. But when I read the book, and I really, later on, which I just basically started listening to as an audiobook because it was so relaxing to listen
Yes.
to.
I
You know,
know the
you,
language is so beautiful.
the language, I just basically got it was like, well, I use audiobooks to fall asleep to, so I started listening to this to fall asleep.
I feel like you would have
So
wonderful dreams
it
listening to
was so
it.
soothing.
Yes.
And but then I was like, wait a second, this language is crazy good, crazy good. And just who is this wild child, this feral child, so abused, so completely, you know, I mean, what a casebook study for trauma,
Right.
um, you
Exactly.
know, I mean, and this girl is such a survivor,
Yes. Yeah.
such a survivor,
She's so
and
resilient. And
so
so,
resilient.
yeah, that like perpetual joy in the face of so much that could really turn someone into a cynic. And she's just the opposite of a cynic.
Yes, just cynic, or just like a completely defeated human being,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
just and she's anything but that.
Yeah.
She
Yes.
oh, she just she uplifts everyone around her. It
Yeah.
just I mean I almost I can hardly think about her without.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, wonderful. So that was, I mean, that's so neat that you already had a strong connection to this book, but even before this show. So you had already read it. So that was when you saw it as an option, it was like, oh,
Oh,
absolutely, you want to write Anne of Green Gables.
no question. And then I got my book again because I actually didn't I actually didn't.
Have a physical copy.
And then I just was blown away yet again, because reading a book is different than listening to it.
Mm-hmm.
And and then I just and I now I knew I was gonna write a song from it, so I just really luxuriated in the prose,
Yes.
and I got so much into the and one of the themes that's so strong in the book is the power of names. Is how do you call something? How do you frame reality? Basically, I mean, reality is just a soup, It's a phenomena, and what you choose to call it, what you choose to notice in it, is everyone is the creator of their own life in that sense. They truly are.
Yeah.
And Anne, of course, is just such a master storyteller in
Yes.
of things. She sees the magic everywhere. So, and I think a lot about that, especially in this world that is, everyone's so divided by the kinds of stories that they tell. I mean, just fantastic stories that are being told about the same set of phenomena. It's
Yeah.
just it's kind of scary. But but
Yes.
Anne chooses not to go into the dark depths of fear,
Hmm.
but instead into just as you say, joy and
Yeah.
the absolute beauty
Yes.
of that
Well,
world.
when you went to write your song based on all of this, beautiful inspiration, where did you kind of what was your entry point? How did you begin your songwriting process?
Well, I used a lot. I went to the book for language in the book. I've used quite a few of the place names that she came up with
Mhm.
and things she said. So it's quite a literal approach to the book.
Lovely. Okay.
And I also wanted to I I wanted the music to be sort of I wanted it to echo a little bit of late 19th century, early 20th century kinds of parlor music, parlor songs.
Excellent. So it'll really feel like you're in the novel in a way.
Yeah, I love, um, just a song at twilight, or those beautiful old Victorian songs. I love those songs.
Yeah.
And so I try to get a little bit of that into the music, and I'm still working on that.
Wonderful. Well, would you be up for sharing a little bit of it with us today?
Yeah, I'll try. I mean, it's of course it's hard to sing because that's I often write songs that are hard to sing for me. But I will try and it's new. I keep changing the melody because
Oh, okay.
I really want that. Mm. Yeah, let me see. I'll remind myself of what it is. So, oh gosh, I've already forgotten. Oh, there it is. I forgot what key it was in. There it is. All right. Let me see if I can do this. And I wanted it to be a waltz for Anne. Could you call me Cordelia? Although my name is Anne, it's so much more romantic. Please help me if you can. A rose by any other name might not smell so sweet. You might walk right by her or crush her with your feet. Oh, and everywhere I go, I see wonders and glories, new friends with stories and a name.
Yay! Oh my goodness, I didn't want it to end. Oh, that was captivating.
Oh, thank you.
That
Thank
was
you.
really beautiful. I can't wait to hear the rest of it. Oh, goodness. Well, Cyd, thank you so much. What a treasure. And um, everyone tuning in and watching this, if you, along with me, would love to hear the rest of Cyd's song, please.
And all the other songs. I can't
And
wait to hear everybody else's take on this
we have
song.
a fantastic, fantastic lineup for you. So please get your tickets. Check out our Facebook, Instagram, our website. This show is this coming Saturday, April 8th, 7:30 p.m. at Town Hall, Seattle. Please come support Cyd, support our other fantastic musicians and songwriters. Really looking forward to it. Cyd, thank you so much. That was beautiful. I
Well,
can't
thank
wait
you,
to
Emily.
hear the
Such a
rest of it.
pleasure to meet you. I'll see you on Saturday.
See you Saturday. Thank you.